Did we teleport out? Man, that place was so... Whoa! We made it out just in time! Wonder what happened to the Fatui guy and the others.
He was most likely trapped inside that space, just like us. The external structures supporting that space would have collapsed with the ruin. Unless he managed to escape, he would have been crushed.
He still preferred that to being caught, huh?
Les fontaines noires.
They were standing a bit further away, right? They probably weren't pulled into the space. Maybe they already made a run for it.
Hello.
It's one of Maluson's employees! Quick, restrain him!
I can explain. I had no idea Malu-san was such a terrible person. I couldn't stop him from running, so I stayed behind and tried to find people to help rescue you. I'm so glad you managed to get out of there.
Either way, the guards will take you back to the tribe. You'll be their problem.
I understand.
Anyway, I'm not here to harp on you. I just need to know one thing. Which way did he run?
He went that way, but I'm not sure if you can catch up.
That way? Huh. Unless he suddenly grows a pair of wings, I think we're okay. Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
Allez, on va choper Montluçon. Oh ben... C'est Elda Tlapo, il est là.
Hey, it's Elder Tlapo and a group of Victomisaurs! They caught Maluson!
Something felt off about him yesterday, so I set a few things in motion. Looks like it's time for that foreshadowing to pay off.
My bank balance! No! No!
What's wrong with him?
That's one of the tricks Claw uses to scare people. He makes people hallucinate the thing that scares them most. It's particularly effective on weak-minded people like him.
Serves him right!
I know, it was a lot to ask, making you come all the way out here during the day.
Was that a declaration? Elder Tlapo didn't appoint us to a whole other task, did he?
Forget about him for now. The Ectomisaurs will make sure Montluçon doesn't escape before the guards arrive. In the meantime, we have unfinished business, remember?
Right, the special scroll. But the die is buried underneath a bunch of rubble now.
Don't worry, Witziling's technique hasn't been lost at all. Come with me, I'll explain everything at my house. Oh, and Traveler? Everything you said about memory? I finally figured out my answer. I knew you'd want to tag along. Let's go.
Ah là là. Reste Italie jusqu'à sa demeure.
My bank balance.
Il est en PLS. Non, mon commandé. Le compte bancaire, non. C'est trop marrant.
Now, when it comes to weaving the scroll itself, you don't actually need to lift a finger. But if we're going to pass on Witziling's technique, your participation is critical.
What are you saying, Sweet Lolly?
Follow me.
at this place. Do you weave scrolls too?
Ah, c'est Mavica.
Scrolls. Scrolls? I thought you were going to show me your masterpiece.
That I am, old friend. The technique I'm about to show you directly relates to woven scrolls.
Fine. What is it? Something that can turn the tide of war or prevent a great disaster? You probably want to challenge me, right? I know you don't have the strength for a real fight, so I'll let you beat me with words.
Old friend, my life is nearing its end. I'm afraid I don't have time for another match.
Hey.
Don't worry. I trust in the belief of our tribe that death is not the end, but the beginning of a new existence in the Night Kingdom, where everything is made of memories. So, do you know why our ancestors insisted on using colorful, woven scrolls to record our history? Because history is the memory of a people. We give our scrolls an orange hue, so the dead can still feel the warmth of the setting sun. We decorate them with kernels of grain fruit, so the dead can still enjoy the abundance of our harvests.
I know that, but something this important? Why entrust it to me and not one of your students?
As your friend, I admit, I'm being a bit selfish. I don't have long, Sitali. I'm not sure I can truly explain my decision. But I know you will understand one day. For now, will you accept my final request?
Just this once. I understand now, Wheat Sealing. Just like you said I would. Claw, help me move this outside. I'm going to color it. Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
Clifford vous aide à déplacer le Rouleau Tissé à l'extérieur.
We are like birds, soaring through the horizons of time. I linger between brushes of memory, seeking the color of my final journey. When I get there, may there be feathers to paint the sky, shades of rose. And fields of green to beckon adventurous souls. And azure oceans with which to sail into the unknown. And volcanoes too, where, despite the danger, hidden treasure waits to be found. And graffiti art, of course. Without that color, just imagine the dullness of night.
Anything else?
In the end, I hope hope everyone remembers my color too.
In the end, I hope everyone remembers your color too. All in all, it was just a technique for coloring a scroll.
The task I'm entrusting to you is much more than that. Farewell, my friend.
Oh. Oh, c'est beau. Comme à chaque fois.
I knew you would understand.
This is the special scroll. How did you know how to weave it, Sweet Lolly?
Tu te souviens des cadeaux des esprits, Paimon?
Hold on. You've lived for more than 200 years. You know how to weave the special scroll. That must mean you're the one behind the gifts from the spirits.
Oh, well, it's not like I wanted to interact with the appointed. So whenever I delivered the scroll, I used illusions to confuse them. The fact that it turned into some kind of divine intervention is because no one was skilled enough to see through my tricks.
Pourquoi le arrachez-vous?
You've carried the duty alone for all these years? Even if you don't like interacting with people, why not teach someone else how to do it?
Traveler, you can see the special color, right?
Oui.
The essence of that color is memory. That means completing the special scroll is a process of searching for color within your memories. Passing the technique on to someone means sharing your memories with them. You need to leave traces of your color in their memory, and they must do the same. Even though I only confirmed that today, I've had suspicions for a long time. And, well, ever since Sweet Zealing died, I haven't wanted to form that kind of connection with people.
Oh, yeah.
It was her final wish, so I kind of resigned myself to taking on the burden forever. After all, I have all the time in the world. But Claw never stopped appointing new candidates to weave the scroll, despite knowing exactly how I felt about the situation.
N'a jamais cessé d'essayer de vous trouver de nouveaux amis?
I knew exactly what he was doing. And yeah, if I ever did share my memories with someone, I guess that person would be a friend. But this time though, you win, Claw. Take this. I guess it's my response to what you told me the other night.
What is it?
If I had to choose my color, it would be the color of this handkerchief. Countless people exist in my memories, and I know one day that will be my fate too. A memory living on in someone else's head. Since you have a long lifespan, you're the perfect candidate to bear this memory and carry my color in your mind.
C'est-à-dire que je suis officiellement votre ami?
Just keep it safe. And you better not forget my color when I'm gone.
Whoa. It's a little early to talk about death, don't you think? It's only been a few seconds since we made the friendship official.
Ouais.
Isn't that what friends are for?
Okay, this is a serious commitment. Well, Sweet Lolly, if the Traveler's going to leave their color in your mind too, it'll probably be gold, right?
Actually, their mark is already there. Remember the mind reading effect I couldn't fix? Well, I finally got to the bottom of it. Sharing senses allows communication to occur between the consciousness of different people. Naturally, memories are also involved in that process. Although I didn't know it at the time, we both have the ability to see the color of memory, which means that when I shared my senses with you, a connection was created between our memories. And that connection is what caused my original spell to go haywire.
So, you can hear the traveler's thoughts because you left traces of color in each other's memories? And that's why the traveler could hear your thoughts too, because it works both ways, right?
Quick thinking, but only those trained in the mystic arts can maintain that level of connection. That's why I can still hear the traveler's thoughts, but not the other way around. There's no need to worry, though. Now that I've figured out how it works, I'll get rid of it in no time.
Oh.
I lied. Hearing each other's thoughts actually depends on the strength of the connection between our memories. So, after everything we just went through, I bet you can hear me again. I knew it.
T'as un moyen de résoudre ça?
Since the connection between our memories is already there, the only way to get rid of the effect is for one of us to forget about the other.
Y'a pas moi qui ai perdu.
Just messing with you. I'm a legendary shaman of my tribe. Now that I know the cause, of course I can figure out how to fix it. It'll probably take some time, though, so bear with me for now. Besides, I'm an open book. It's not like you're gonna hear anything embarrassing. Oh, unless I've had a few drinks.
Oh, donc on peut arrêter ça, c'est dommage.
A shame? I mean, if you ever miss this whole telepathy mess, I could always share my senses with you again. No promises, though. Some thoughts are better kept to yourself.
Huh?
Ils sont en train de se regarder en silence, et un pas moi qui est perdu. Non, on a tout. Hop là, on attend. On attend le moment. Avec Olchka d'Atlan en arrière-fond. Bon, remettez le rouleau tissé au chef Biram. C'est vrai que nous avons récupéré ce rouleau. Absolument incroyable. Oh, le mouchoir de Citlali. Mouchoir que Citlali vous a offert. Que sa couleur reste à jamais dans vos souvenirs en tant que cadeau, mais également en tant que promesse. Oh. Oh. La supplication dorée qui vient juste après. Et le rouleau tissé relatant une légende. Un rouleau tissé que Citlali vous a aidé à terminer. Relate la bataille légendaire que vous avez menée pour devenir une héroïne de Natlan. Effectivement, c'est bien ce qu'on a vu sur le truc. Bon. Allons voir le chef. C'est vrai que avant j'ai oublié que je pouvais directement me téléporter jusqu'au totem. Bon.
Ah, you did it? Your investigation into the Battle of Seven Colors must have been fruitful indeed. I do hope you share what you learned.
Wow! The scroll is finished already! Elder Tlapo's wisdom is never wrong.
Yeah, we should explain. Take it away, traveler.
Parlez de ce que vous avez appris sur la couleur spéciale. C'est pareil de la contribution de Citlali.
I see.
You don't look surprised at all.
It makes perfect sense. History is the memory of a people. If we want to depict it, a die derived from people's memories is, of course, the best choice. Now, it's just a matter of preserving this secret technique. From your description, it sounds like learning the technique requires the previous holder to share their memories.
Well, yeah.
In that case, I must work with our priests to reinvent the technique based on the principles you described. After all, memories are precious things, meant to be shared with those closest to us. I cannot take that choice away from you, traveler. You completed your task admirably. Finding a way to carry on that legacy is now our duty.
All right, we'll leave that to you.
Oh, and please pass along my thanks to Granny Eastly. We interrogated a Fontanian merchant she apprehended, and it turns out he's the reason some among our tribe started to question our history. He hired people to spread misinformation about the Battle of Seven Colors. The recent friction within the tribe is entirely his doing. We now have a record of his crimes, and will begin working with Fontaine authorities in a few days.
So he was behind the controversy in the first place. Guess it's easier to investigate when people are already questioning something. Anyway, that clears it up. People don't just question their history out of nowhere.
Merci Biram, on va vous laisser.
Until we meet again.
Quelle situation à cette là. Ils sont là, ils sont tous là, ils regardent. Elle est née Tlapo qui est là. Ouais. Regarde ce que là en haut c'est Gozoitot. Et ici tribu, Mavuka, la voyageuse, l'épée. Et qui transperce l'abîme. Et qui le garde. Bien, mais là-bas. Parlons à ces gens. Les fameux prêtres sont fait humilier.
Ah, Natlan's victory against the Abyss. Very fitting for a scroll like this. I wonder how long until Elder Tlapo chooses the next appointed.
Speaking of Elder Tlapo, I heard he went missing yesterday. Do you know what happened?
Elder Tlapo works in mysterious ways. The meaning of his departure will become clear in time, but for now, we cannot hope to fathom it.
Non, c'est juste que mamie lui avait demandé un service. Énorme et majestueux avec Tomisor surveille les flammes, voici en d'un air impassible. Vite, 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 profitons-en. Merci. Et Biram. Ah. Mais il y a un esprit, on pouvait lui parler, mais non. Tous les oracles ont la présage d'un signe, mais les questions ne trouvent pas toujours de réponse immédiate. Bonjour. Comment se trouve? C'est vous, c'est qui peut distinguer les couleurs. L'arc-en-ciel a cette couleur, mais ce n'est pas suffisant pour tisser un parchemin. Je pense que le trait ici ajouterait de nouvelles couleurs à l'histoire. Comme le feu ici. Comme le feu ici, oui. Ne brûle pas pour détruire, mais pour briller. Regardez les flammes danser, peut-être qu'elles vous inspireront de nouvelles idées. Ouais, rien de nouveau. Bon. Ah. Mamie est au village.
You told him everything, right?
Yep, we left out the part about your contribution, but it kinda seemed like Chief Biram saw through us.
You could have just said it was a gift from the spirits.
Oui, mais le chef Biram a travaillé dur, il méritait de savoir un peu.
I guess he is different from the previous chiefs. But if he figures out it was me all these years, I'm in for a world of trouble.
there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Oh, it's the other Fontanian researcher. He wasn't taken away with his boss?
Please, call me Allier. After questioning, the tribe absolved me of any serious wrongdoing, so here I am. I'll be heading back to Fontaine soon. No employer means no funding, after all. But I wanted to finish my investigation first. I'd like to ask some questions about Huitziline. I want people outside of Natland to hear her story, but my understanding still has some holes.
Questions? Huh! Why should I let an Outlander tell our stories?
Don't misunderstand. I have no intention of twisting your history or using it to make a profit. It's just honest curiosity, I assure you. I believe amazing stories deserve to be shared with the world. Culture thrives through dialogue and exchange.
Il a raison.
All right, you can ask your questions, but be quick. I have important plans after this.
Important plans?
Picolé.
Oh, thank you very much.
Il mène un entretien approfondi. Il s'en va lorsque Citlali perd patience.
Another day, another drained social battery.
On devrait y aller.
Hold on. You owe me a pair of books.
Oh, that! When it comes to light novels, your memory is like a steel trap, huh?
Ça va me prendre du temps pour trouver des livres si rares.
You're telling me. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. You might need to go to Yai Publishing House in person. But I don't need them right away. Just don't forget, okay?
Of course! We'll get them sent to you as soon as we can!
Sent to me? Nuh-uh. I don't want a stranger knocking on my door when I'm hungover. Here, just take this.
And this is?
Oh!
The key to my house. Don't bother knocking next time. You'll disturb my sleep.
Et mamie s'en va. On choix avec les de Citlali. Avec ça. Oh ouais, vas-y, hop, on peut le claquer. Niveau supérieur. Donc ça, pierre angulaire, des étoiles et des flammes. On en a une. Donc il en faut... Ah non, c'est une par truc. Ok, donc on a une. Il en manque deux. Donc une certainement pour la fin de l'histoire de... Bah, l'histoire au volcan, certainement, avec... On doit terminer avec Granit. Et une par l'histoire de quête tribale de... du collectif de l'abondance. C'est que Citlali vous a donné pour que vous ne la réveilliez pas en frappant à sa porte quand elle a sa gueule de bois. Vous avez soigneusement à côté du mouchoir qu'elle vous a offert. Après tout, vous avez récolté tant de clés par le passé que celle-ci doit arborer une marque particulière pour se différencier. Ah, Citlali en plus. J'espère que ma couleur restera toujours dans ta mémoire. Ouais. Citlali qui est là en plus. Chronique de pèlerinage. On va finir par terminer tout ça bientôt. J'ai l'impression qu'on est bien avancé. Hein. Souvenir regorgeant de couleurs. Premier talisman. Bon, cette liste c'est bon. Nous avons encore d'autres choses à faire. Quant au livre, ils sont là. Seconde toute puissante. Comment j'ai été récané en Raiden au pouvoir illimité. Et s'il te plaît, Maguji Kitsune. Donc, est-ce que je peux aller chez Citlali? Parce que bon, on les a les livres. Il ne reste que ça à faire. Allez, champi. On peut rentrer gratuitement. Oh mon Dieu. Ça va, c'est plutôt bien rangé, finalement. Ou tous ces paquets à l'entrée. Ah, c'est le livre de Fischl. Bon, le livre de la princesse de la nuit éternelle. Bon. C'est bien beau ici, mais on peut rien faire. Donc, récompense de réputation tribale, bien sûr. Inazuma. La chambre Yae. C'est ce bâtiment-là. Kuroda. Bonjour et bienvenue à la chambre Yae. Quelqu'un m'a envoyé chercher quelques livres. Décrivez à Kuroda le livre que souhaite Citlali. Première édition de Shogun toute puissante, comment j'ai été réincarné en Raiden pouvoir limité, et l'édition limitée de luxe de s'il te plaît Maguchi Kitsune. Je veux dire que votre ami en connaît un rayon. En termes de valeur de collection, rien de ce que la chambre Yae publie actuellement peut rivaliser avec les livres que vous recherchez. C'est que je ne connais pas une lectrice aussi perspicace, c'est vraiment regrettable. Est-ce qu'on peut encore se les procurer? Vous ne trouverez ni l'un ni l'autre sur le marché libre, et encore moins dans les entrepôts. Tous exemplaires ont été vendus il y a longtemps. Par contre, il se trouve que je possède justement un exemplaire de chaque. Je peux vous les acheter? Non, non, ces livres seraient bien mieux en possession de votre ami, quelqu'un qui saurait les apprécier à leur juste valeur. Sachant cela, je serais plus qu'heureux de vous les offrir. Ok. C'est la vie qui est un prince. Ça va, Ratani? Pour cet endroit de Ritu. Bon. On a les livres. On les a. On les a. Citlali, on arrive. Attention. Puis-je les mettre ici? Nous devrions probablement écrire un message. Cet endroit est tellement désordre que Citlali ne remarquera peut-être même pas. Par contre, on va morceau de papier et réfléchir un instant avant d'écrire quelque chose dessus. Citlali, nous avons trouvé les livres que vous cherchiez. Vous dormirez quand nous sommes arrivés. Nous ne voulons pas vous réveiller. Buvez un peu moins la prochaine fois. Voilà, c'est fait. Le bruit du ronflement de Citlali se fait entendre à l'intérieur. Ah. Il se passe rien. C'est qu'il va rien se passer, hein, c'est possible aussi. Hein. Ce qu'il y avait à faire a été fait, hein. Bon. Bon bah voilà. Bon, je pense donc qu'on va donc pouvoir se laisser là-dessus pour celui-ci. J'espère que ces épisodes vous auront plu, chers amis. On se retrouvera donc bientôt pour la suite de cette aventure sur Genshin Impact. Donc n'hésitez pas à laisser des pouces bleus, à vous abonner, à commenter cet épisode, les précédents et les prochains, si ça vous chante. Et donc, je vous dis donc au revoir et à bientôt pour la suite. Ciao, bye bye.